Hello, and welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Jalisa Aaliyah here, and we're back with another episode of From Baddie To Saved Season 2. Guys, we are back. We are really back, and I'm excited. I've got a new setup. I just want to say a big Happy New Year to everybody. Hope you're continuing the year blessed as we are approaching February. Today's episode is about locking in with God and becoming your best self. No more looking back, just going forward in life. If you're here watching this video, you have decided that it's your time to lock in with God. It's your time to take Him serious. It's your time to stop saying, I'm going to do it next year. I'm going to lock in next year. I'm going to lock in the next year. You are here today to begin your journey of faith and renewal, forgiveness, all of those things that you need to become closer to God. I can only talk on my own personal experiences. I cannot talk on what you're going through, but feel free to drop me a message and I will definitely reply if you need some guidance on something specific. But for me, how I started locking in with God, the first thing I had to do was ask for forgiveness. I had to ask Him to forgive me for all the things that I was doing wrong. For example, I was living a life that was outside, okay? Not to the highest of highest extents. Like, I wasn't going crazy. I wasn't doing things that would embarrass my family. However, just entertaining things, people, places that I just didn't need to be in. All because that's all I knew. You know, if my friends said we're going to the club, we're going to the club. My friends wanted to do a marathon and club that day, club the next day. Like, I was doing it. I was outside, I was smoking, I was drinking, but not like excessively. Yeah, I wasn't excessively drinking. I was never into that, but I used to smoke and I used to party and I used to talk to people just for the sake of talking to people, like being bored and just allowing anyone to talk to me, especially if I was in my feelings. On a normal basis, like a normal day, you couldn't get me to talk to you. I'm not that person. But like, if I was going through something, yeah, I would fall down the rabbit hole. I would fall for your tricks. And next minute, I'm entertaining something I should have never been entertaining. I had to literally write down a list of things that I needed Him to forgive me for. Anything that I felt like was a cycle that I kept repeating. Things that kept reoccurring in my life that I was not learning from. I had to ask Him to forgive me for not learning it the first time round. Same goes for people. I had to forgive people because I was deep in my Bible and I was like, okay, let me start from the beginning, guys. I was living a life that I was paranoid. I couldn't go outside. I was just always thinking that people were after me because of something Satan had done upon my life. He made me think that people were after me. He made me think that people were talking to me with malicious reasons, and it made me really scared and afraid, and it caught me so bad that I was just stuck in my house, not going anywhere. Shortly after that, I had my miscarriage, and that is the last straw of my disobedience, let's say. That was the last straw of my disobedience because that was like my ultimate breaking point. Like, before that, I could feel His presence with me, but I just didn't know truly that it was Him. I would receive words from people that were in my life and I'll be thinking, why do you talk like you know everything about me? But it was good. So I thank a person that was in my life teaching me the ways of how to change. Thank you for that. But yeah, when I broke, I just remember crying my eyes out for hours and just screaming, literally screaming to God to help me. And asking for him to forgive everything I've done and to allow me to begin to have a different life, a life that I've never seen before. I wanted to become a different version of myself because at this time I was very self-conscious. I was very confident physically in regards to how I presented myself to people, but in regards to speaking up for myself, I couldn't do that. I didn't really have a voice. I was kind of timid, shy, all the things that you don't really want to be when you're like going through it, you know? You just don't want to be the lowest version of yourself, and I was definitely the lowest version of myself at that point. So I had to just ask him to please change me, help me. And I literally picked up my Bible. And I started reading from Genesis all the way to, I want to say, Job. And I was studying the word. Like, I was studying. I wasn't just reading to read a story. I was studying every chapter, and it was really mimicking how I was feeling and what I was going through. And I think by the time I got to Job, I was starting to change in reality. I felt like spiritually I was different, but I just didn't know in what way. I just could feel that my sense of peace was returning, my sense of confidence was returning. I no longer felt like I have to look at the ground when I'm going outside. I felt like I could look people in their face and not feel afraid or feel like I'm sensing danger of them. So I started to change physically, and I just remember, because I didn't have a job, I had lost my job, I had lost my child, I had lost my best friend, my kitty. Since I was 8 years old, I had my cat, and she passed in the same year as all of this was happening to me. And I just remember being alone and just really wanting a change, and I just was dedicated to the word. I was dedicated to learning and understanding who God is and what he does for us and what he means to us. I asked for forgiveness. I got into the word. My life started to change. And, you know, in this process too, my friends started to not really contact me or want to hang out with me. I don't blame them, because, you know, when you're used to someone being a certain way, or you're used to somebody being the fun person, the party person, and they're no longer presenting themselves that way, I understand. So anybody that left me, it's okay. I love you real bad. I love you. And I thank you for not even asking me why or anything like that. I'm glad that you just let me be. So yeah, change happened. And shortly after that, I no longer gave power to the enemy. Like, he couldn't get me. I would be in this process, this Job era. And I remember random people just kept trying to contact me and draw me back to my old way. A lot of people were trying to draw me back to my old way, or inviting me to places that I had walked away from. It was just so strange. Like, it's really strange. That's how you know, if you make this decision to be your best self with God and choose him, just be prepared for people to try and drag you back subtly. Like, they're not doing it in an obvious way. You just have to clock it and realize, actually, before that day, before you come in and asking me to go anywhere with you, how long has it been since you've spoken to me? And if it's been years, even more than 3 months, don't even bother. Go there. Don't even do it. And not even just that, you have random people messaging you because they feel guilty with how they treated you, and they start speaking nicely to you out of the blue. Like, it was really strange, guys. It was really strange. And I didn't notice all of this until I really came out of it, because I was falling for it. I was answering those calls, I was talking to those people, I was replying to text messages, I was doing it all because I didn't realize what that was. I didn't realize what that meant. Now I'm here. I'm so grateful that I can warn you and let you know that when you begin this journey and you turn away from who you was in the world and become the person you are through Christ, this will happen. All the old people you forgot about are going to contact you. All the people that you haven't spoken to in years are going to contact you, and they're going to talk to you as if nothing had changed and as if they've always been in your life. That's a sign in itself to ignore them, okay? You're on a journey for a reason, and when you make a change that you were never doing before, when you start living a life that you was never living before, the people that were attached to your demons, the people that were attached to your worldly self will want you to stay with them. They don't want you to move forward. They don't want you to change unless they're changing with you. And obviously these people that reach out to you are not in any way seeking God. They're not, because they wouldn't be asking you to do something they can physically see that you're not doing anymore. So yeah, forgiveness, repentance, I would say as well, because I repented as I asked for forgiveness. Then dedication and obedience to His way and His will for your life. That's the only way you're going to be able to successfully become your best self for Him. You have to really want to be different. You have to really want to be new. Yeah, you have to break those chains that were upon your life beforehand, and He will be there with you through it all, so you're not alone doing it. But it's very difficult. It's really hard. And I just want to give you some advice for the people that are worried that their friends are going to disappear and all those things, and everything's going to be different, and you're going to have a moment of loneliness, a period, a season of loneliness. And maybe you've never been lonely before. You've always been around people. You've always been that main person in your group that is just never alone. I just want you to know that if God has told you to go away from there or move away from those people, it's for a reason. And it doesn't always mean the end. It just means that He's working on you and He's working on them, if they're willing to be worked on, that is. If they're open to Him, He will work on them so that you can all realign again. But yes, some people, they are not meant to return, and that's okay. Like, realistically, you don't want people to be with you that are attached to your old ways anyway. If you're walking into your new self, your new life, everything new in Christ, then why would you want anything to resemble your old? Why would you want anything that is going to drag you back or tempt you or cause you to feel like you're missing out because those people are in love with the worldly self, with the world's way of fun, world's way of living, the world's way of me, and everything me, when really it's God first, and then everything else is blessed through Him. You know, you can't reach those goals without Him, and the world makes you feel like you can do everything by yourself, and really and truly you're just submitting yourself to the enemy's way of living. And when you do that, you give him more people to hang out with when the world ends. That's all you're doing. You're literally allowing him to have company when you do what he wants you to do. And when you leave him, he's got one less person to burn with. That's the honest truth. And I know people don't like that side of things and the truth, but it's true. Like, there's a reason why. There's a different presence on people that have changed. There's a different feeling when you're around someone that's changed. Because I've never been so peaceful. I've never been so happy, genuinely. I've never felt so free that I didn't have to worry about things anymore. I was constantly second guessing everything I did, everything I said, everything. Like, my head was constantly loud and annoying. I was always thinking and overthinking. And I was just driving myself mad. And my way to get away from it was to just go on holiday, but I would come back and be the same person that I was before I left. So, yeah, going to God has changed everything for me. And I honestly believe it's the only way you can be your best self, by surrendering to him and locking in and staying locked in. Some will find it easy to lock in right away. You know, maybe you were just over your old life already. For some people, it takes a little longer because you have to literally choose to not do certain things anymore, choose to not engage in conversations that are sinful or, you know, full of gossip. If all you do is talk to one person and gossip, that's a sin. Like, you're not supposed to do that. There's so much you have to learn, so much you have to do, but it's possible. I did it. And I'm happy, like genuinely happy. No one forced me to. No one sat me down and said, you need to change your ways. I just decided, like, this is not for me, because I realized there was a cycle that wouldn't break. There was something that kept going on and on. Just another different year and the same scenery would happen again with someone new. Or was me and the same demon in a different body. There comes a point in life where you have to decide, do I want to spend my life doing this forever? If the answer is no, then it's probably your time to lock in. If your answer is yes, then I guess you need some more time, but I don't even have a watch on. The time is now. Like, listen to me, please. Like, this baddie aesthetic is not good, and it's not going to benefit you for that long. Like, God is not going to accept a baddie in heaven. He's not, because you've chosen to be a bad gal of the earth, doing bad gal activity, even though people want to say that baddie means a boss. Okay, then change the wording. Don't say you're a baddie boss. Like, no, be a boss, don't be a baddie, because a baddie is like someone that just does things for their own gain, and yeah, it's not cute. Like, even if you look at the shows, what are they doing? It doesn't show you boss lady anything. They're just being ill. So yeah, I was never one, but people saw me as one. That's why I call myself from Baddie to Saved, because yeah, I feel like I resembled one, how I presented myself, but I never acted like one. That's it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, and follow us on Spotify so that you can listen to the audio if you prefer to listen rather than view. But yeah, I'll see you in the next episode.